Heading into the T20 series between India and South Africa, there's obviously a lot of extra scrutiny given the fact that this is basically the one of last two T20 series that the Indian team will be playing ahead of the T20 World Cup that is set to take place in India. Now, whilst India are very well settled in the T20 format and truth be told have been winning tournaments, not only the T20 World Cup but also the Asia Cup, there has been some degree of concern over the amount of experimentation that they have been doing in bilateral cricket, even if it hasn't come at the cost of results. But speaking to reporters on the eve of the match, skipper Suryakumar Yadav basically said that the time for experimentations is now done, and he also said that if you looked at the past few series, they had more or less a settled combination and they're not going to be looking to make too many changes right now either, with the main focus being how it is that they play. Now that's entirely fair, but it is also worth noting that there were a lot of experiments that were done, and it's good to get a confirmation from the skipper that yes, at this point in time, the time for experimentation is done. You're only going to be looking at playing with the core combination and looking to actually get game time using the combinations that you want to be playing in the T20 World Cup. However, there was one other interesting aspect which he mentioned, and this involved the batting lineup. He's reiterated what it is that head coach Gautam Gambhir has previously said by stating that no, there is not going to be a fixed batting lineup beyond the openers. In fact, this is what he had to say. He said that aside from the openers, everyone needs to be flexible about wanting to bat in different positions. He's saying you may see a Tilak Verma at number 6, you may see a Shivam Dube at number 3. That's basically just how it's going to be. We are not going to have a fixed batting order, and all of it is going to be situational. Now, we've obviously been critics of the team doing that in test cricket, but I dare say that in white ball cricket, specifically T20s, shuffling about the batting order isn't that much of a big deal. In fact, giving batters the go ahead depending on situations rather than batting orders may very well be how it becomes in the future. There's going to be something of a norm and not really the exception to the rule. However, one thing that has not been a norm has been India winning tosses. In fact, it was such a big deal when KL Rahul won the toss in the third and final ODI of the series that head coach Gautam Gambhir later said that it felt like a win. So Sky was once again asked about the toss, and he said that look, toss, I don't really know. Maybe I'll also try flipping it with my left hand, and obviously it elicited a lot of laughter from the members present in the press box. Now, for those of you wondering what it is that he was referring to, KL2 ended up flipping the coin with his left hand and ended up winning the toss. So maybe that works out for Sky too. But again, tosses are something that can't really be controlled. It is luck based. Even though India's bad luck can't be explained, there's not really much that can be done beyond that. However, these were the major talking points from Sky's PC ahead of the first T20I. You can let us know in the comments below what you thought of what it is he has to say and whether or not you feel India need to settle their 11 more. And don't forget, as always, to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon, follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, X and Facebook, and stay tuned for more such updates from the world of sport.